In the dim glow of evening, shadows danced on the walls. Derek listened to the whispers of friends carrying their burdens. He wore empathy like a heavy cloak, warm yet suffocating. But soon their woes became stones dragging him down, relentless. "I can't carry this anymore," he grumbled under his breath. With every complaint, compassion slipped through his fingers like sand. Tough love poured from his lips, a bitter remedy for pain. "Just deal with it," he said, a hollow echo in the air. Derek sought refuge in the embrace of a secluded cabin. Nature shimmered around him, a healing balm for weary souls. The silence wrapped him like a soft, comforting blanket. Days faded beautifully, each moment a brushstroke on the canvas. But ease turned to longing as isolation became a double-edged sword. He returned to the world craving connection, yet fearful. Grocery aisles felt like crowded labyrinths, strangers' eyes piercing him. "Are you all right?" The cashier's voice was a distant echo. Shadows of disapproval hung heavy in the air, suffocating him. That night, the mirror reflected a stranger with hollowed features. He recoiled in horror as he discovered the gaping void. It wasn't just his face, it was a reflection of his heart. Derek's arrogance had forged a chasm, devouring his connections. Maybe this was the universe's way of administering cosmic justice. In that fragile moment, he pondered, was he truly the villain? Derek's heart raced as he stared into the abyss. The void gazed back at him, hungry and judgmental. He slammed the bathroom door, sealing in the darkness. The silence pressed against him, heavy like a thick fog. Uninvited memories danced in his mind, haunting his every thought. Friends' laughter echoed, now distant and ghostly like fading music. Did they really care, or was he just a burden? Doubt crept in, whispering venomous tales of self-pity. With trembling hands, he reached for his phone, temptations surged. Yet the weight of connections felt too immense to bear. He wandered into the night, shadows stretched beneath the moonlight. Streetlights flickered like dying stars, painting the ground in sorrow. Footsteps echoed, mirroring his internal chaos, each step heavier. Wind howled through the empty streets, a mournful lullaby. He sought solace in familiar places, memories tucked away. But laughter felt like a foreign language, glimpsed through glass. The weight of his decisions loomed large, suffocating and persistent. Yearning for redemption, he ached to reach out but hesitated. Loneliness writhed within him, a serpent coiling tighter each moment. He needed to confront his mistakes, yet fear gripped him. Was vulnerability the answer? He mused, heart pounding in anticipation. Perhaps humility would guide him back to warmth and connection. As dawn approached, hope whispered softly, stirring within his heart. Derek awoke to the dawn's tender embrace, soft and forgiving. Sunlight streamed through the curtains, painting warmth across his skin. He took a deep breath, the air crisp with possibility. Tentatively, he picked up the phone, trembling fingers hovering. Calling a friend felt like stepping into a churning ocean. "Hey, it's me," he whispered, voice fragile like glass. Silence enveloped him, the pause stretching into eternity. "Derek?" her voice crackled, a lifeline reaching through the darkness. I need to talk," he confessed, heart racing wildly. Cautious words spilled from his lips like fragile petals in spring. "I pushed you all away," he admitted, a weight lifting. "I thought tough love would help, but it only hurt us." An echo of understanding washed over the line, soothing his spirit. To his surprise, laughter mingled with tears, a beautiful reunion. "I missed you," she admitted, her heart wide open. Together, they shared stories, bearing souls, unraveling tangled threads. Derek felt the warmth of connection begin to thaw him. With each word spoken, pieces of himself returned, slowly mending. The wall he built now crumbled, brick by heavy brick. Hope flickered brightly, illuminating corners once shrouded in despair. He realized vulnerability was not weakness, but a source of strength. As sunlight poured into the room, he embraced the light. He was ready to rebuild, to cherish bonds rekindled. Days turned into weeks as Derek nurtured freshly sprouted connections. Each conversation felt like sunlight breaking through dark clouds. He reached out to friends, hearts receptive and healing. Together, they shared laughter, tears, and unguarded vulnerability. Derek found joy in their stories, a tapestry of experiences. Every meeting was a reminder he wasn't alone anymore. He ventured outdoors, nature welcoming him back with open arms. Flowers bloomed around him, a vibrant celebration of life. The world felt alive, pulsating with color and vibrancy. As seasons changed, so did his perspective, blossoming anew. No longer burdened by isolation, he thrived amongst loved ones. Forgiveness danced in his heart, easing previously sharp edges. Derek learned to ask for help, to lean and trust. He embraced life like a river, flowing freely with currents. With time, he understood his worth, no longer tarnished. Support became a mutual gift, shared among cherished souls. The shadows of loneliness drifted away, leaving only warmth. In this rebirth of connection, he found peace within himself. Derek smiled at his reflection, a soft light within. Life was beautiful, he reveled in every imperfect moment. The journey had transformed him, fear donning a new face. Together they would navigate the world, hand in hand, united. Subscribe and never miss our future videos. Thanks for watching.